never tasted anything from the Magnolia Blossom Bakery, and it would be a big relief if their cookies tasted like sawdust and their pie crusts were tough. On the other hand, what if the two sisters had somehow managed to produce superior baked goods? Was it better to go on in blissful ignorance, taking their own expertise on faith and believing that their bakery was better? Or should they put it to the taste test and close their doors if Shawna Lee and Vanessa had managed to win the Main Street dessert war? "What's the matter, Hannah?" "Just having a mental debate with myself." Lisa broke into a smile. "Who won?" she quipped. "I did. Why don't you take some money out of the register and run over there? You could try their Southern Peach Cobbler. They call it their signature dessert." "I couldn't." Lisa looked properly shocked. "It would be disloyal." "Not if you were just comparing their desserts to ours." "I'd still feel like a traitor. Couldn't you go in and order something just to be friendly?" Hannah's eyebrows headed skyward. "I should be friendly to the woman who talked her rich widowed sister into financing her so that she could open up right across from us and steal almost 90% of our cookie business? Well, do you really want me to walk across Main Street and pretend to be neighborly with the person who undercut our dessert catering and left us with 16 cancellations?" 17, Lisa corrected her. "Rose McDermott's cousin canceled the cookies for the baby shower this morning. I had a feeling that was going to happen when Shawna Lee and Vanessa ran their catering ad in the Lake Eden Journal." "I saw it. 50% off of your total first order. If Shawna Lee ever challenges me to a fight, I'm going to choose grammar as my weapon." Lisa laughed, but she quickly sobered. "I don't blame you for being upset, Hannah. I'd be seeing red if Shawna Lee made a play for my guy." "Which guy?" "Herb, of course." "Not your guy. I was talking about my guy." "Which one?" It was a legitimate question, and Hannah waited anxiously for Lisa to answer. She was currently dating 2 Lake Eden men, something her marriage-minded mother found immensely satisfying. The thing that Dolores Swensen did not find satisfying was that Hannah had been dating both men for over a year, and neither one of them had proposed. "Well, I don't know for sure that Shawna Lee's making a play for him," Lisa said, waffling a bit. "I just think she might be." "Which guy?" Hannah repeated. Mike?" Hannah took a deep breath to combat the sinking feeling in her stomach. Mike Kingston was chief detective of the Winnetka County Sheriff's Department, and more handsome than any man who didn't make his living in front of a camera had a right to be. Hannah had long suspected that Shawna Lee and Mike might be more than merely friends, former co-workers and apartment complex neighbors. But Mike had denied it. Since she had no proof of any hanky-panky, Hannah had done her best to believe Mike preferred his women with frizzy red hair, a sarcastic sense of humor, and some extra pounds, never mind how many, that came from sampling her own baked goods. "Nobody called to tell me," Hannah complained, her stomach reaching rock bottom with the force of an elevator whose cable had snapped. If anyone in Lake Eden got the goods on Shawna Lee and Mike, they were honor-bound to call Hannah immediately. That was how small towns worked. You got all the news that was fit to print in the Lake Eden Journal. The news that wasn't fit to print was conveyed by phone on the Lake Eden Gossip Hotline. "That's because Herb and I are the only ones that know about it. Why did you ask me which guy it was? Norman would never even look at Shawna Lee. He's completely loyal to you." "He is?" Hannah gave a slight smile as she thought of Norman Rhodes, local Lake Eden dentist and son of her mother's partner in the antique business. Norman couldn't come close to Mike's sexy good looks, but he was bright, funny, and solidly dependable. "I've seen you with both of them, and Mike's got a roving eye. He always checks out the other women, even if he's with you. Norman doesn't do that. When he came in this morning, he couldn't take his eyes off you." "That's because you and I were the only ones here, and you're a bride-to-be." Lisa looked radiant for a moment, and Hannah knew she was thinking about